Hey guys, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hi. You know how I usually say that I don't like doing gear checks? Oh, what's up, Coco? Coco's first? What's up? Hey Chan, hey Jamie, hey Kidrick, Fan of Fox, Knight and Dredge, Skywalker, what's up? Lisu, ooh woo. Hey Mel. Hey Barat, what's up? Morning. Hey Icy, hey T. Hey Lisa. You guys miss me? Oh, you guys are so sweet. You know what I thought of? For all of the people that there was this one streamer who I like watching. He plays Hearthstone. His name is Ties, and he does this portion in his stream. Every single time he starts it, he does this thing where he says good morning to everybody in his chat for the first like minute and a half. So I thought I'd incorporate that as well because I think that it feels so nice that there's people that races for first, right? So I could help you build your trap. Yeah. Today's portion of the stream is actually gonna be more about you guys, because one, I'm not doing anything. Two, I woke up too fucking early in the morning, and I basically got home. I went to sleep, and then here I am. I woke up. Man, I had a giant ass migraine last night, man. And so I just went to sleep. I was like, all right, fuck this. My head hurts. I'm gonna go to sleep. And then, funny enough, my headache is what woke me up. I already went to sleep. I just woke up. But what's it called? I got this this full charge, man. This thing costs so much. I think it's like 130, 140, 150k gems or something. But this shit is so worth. You're coming to Kingdom 379. I'm actually, oh wait, 319. Wait, that's my kingdom. You're coming over here? What guild are you from? My rally trap is actually already complete. As you can see, I've got a pretty cute prisoner in my jail right now. So far, it's capped 3 rallies, and people tend to enjoy sending their pirates at me. It's pretty mean, pretty rude. Max 0 319 before you guys migrate there. I see. There's still some pretty good targets. Well, no, they rallied me on their own volition. Actually, they did this by themselves. I actually thought that this was gonna be like a fake rally, so that's why I took it in Monster Hunter gear. I was like, there's no way. Like, a bunch of members from SGM or KOE are my old guildies, so they know exactly when I'm online. So I was like, this is definitely gonna be a one troop. I'm not even gonna change gear. I'm just gonna lay down. I'm not even gonna record this. And funny enough, it was a real rally. And yes, secret, can't tell you now. Alright, so my rally trap is actually pretty much done already. And my troop comp is no secret, everybody knows what I have. It's got 18 million troops, and the troop composition is pretty much this. It changes every now and then. I add like another 500k tier 2 here and there, right? But it is what it is. Anyways, so for the portion of this stream, it's pretty much just gonna be, what's it called? I'll write down questions. So right now, I have 6 males, right? The male that comes after this one is gonna be the first, sorry guys, the first gear check that I do. So here, let me actually wipe all of these. There you go. So this is a Q&A stream. If you have a question, if you have advice on gear, if you have a question in general, ask me, right? So we'll get things answered. For some reason, people love getting answers from me, and I still think that I do provide pretty good answers, because not much has changed in this game, right? In terms of mechanics, in terms of the gear in general, yada yada. I hope this guy would rally me, but he didn't. I just keep getting scattered by a bunch of people. As you can see, I don't even have my anti-scout on. But yeah. Gear check. Alright, so Hell's Pixel is our first gear check today. And so the first thing that I see here is that you're using green mitts. When I see that you have a purple sword, I think you already have better alternatives to this, because one of the best alternatives to your offhand is not really mitts. Though mitts is great, like, don't get me wrong. Mitts is a really, really good item. But there are better free-to-play alternatives to mitts. And if you want to break it down, there is this Dark Ages. Is actually, this one will take the cake for me, because Dark Ages is one of the items that you can get for relatively cheap. It only costs like one rare material, right? And look at this. It gives you an effective 40% amount of army, or it gives you a 40% amount of attack. And for something that only consumes one rare material, this is probably one of the best offhands that you can get in the game, because it just gives you so much stats. So much stats for such a little cost. So I'm pretty sure that you can make your Dark Ages to blue, if not purple, if you have a purple Frostwing sword, right? So green mitts only gives you how much stats? Not a lot, right? Green mitts gives you 3.2% range attack and a little bit of defense. But in the end, that is easily overweighed by attack stats, because I have this in another video somewhere, but we got pretty close to the stat weighings, and the stat weighings are actually something like this. It's so for every one attack, it's equal to, or it's greater than or equal to 2 points of HP, which is greater than or equal to 5% defense. So attack, HP, defense, right? So that's your first gear advice right here. So we're still doing this one, right? I usually do pretty in-depth ones, but I applaud your use of the Lost Island relics. These are actually pretty good. And as I can see, you're just starting off on your gear, so you're still relatively new to getting gear in general. I like your choice of Bombing Goblin, because this is one of the 2 free-to-play army attack heroes, so this is a pretty good choice, and a pretty good choice to max first. I like your choice of this. This is what you get for, what's it called? The same item as this, right? Or the same item with the shield. I don't really know the stats of this. It's called like Army or something, but I think this is pretty good. The Dragon Talon's good, and this is one of the best helms that you can get for a free-to-play player, because it doesn't cost you that much. Though I would still suggest that you get a better helm like a Beast Helm or a B Helm or something, because the current event right now gives you monstrous chests when you hit the monster, so that's nice. Hey guys, what's up? How many gems did it cost to build up, and did you have all max manners? Coco is here like circumventing the line, but I was actually given this account. I was given this account by a really, really kind guy. His name is Dashty. Shout out to Dashty, and essentially all I really did with this account was I just made more troops, and I bought some heroes on it. I bought troops, I bought jewels, I bought some gear, and that's pretty much all I did on this account. Like, I buy the $20 and the $50 pack for what's it called? Whatever, Material Madness. This time around I only bought the 20, because all I'm really looking for is this Venom. And as you can see, the only thing I really want to upgrade now is this B Helm. Once I upgrade this B Helm, I'll be good. See, I only need one. I only need one purple, and then I'm not even gonna touch this account anymore, because the stats on this account is actually really good already. I only really need to upgrade the jewels on this account. So as you can see, I can get a purple ring instead, and I can craft that now. But honestly, I want to wait until I can get a gold ring before I replace this blue cup, because this blue cup is going to be pretty far away from purple, yeah, as you can see. But yeah, the stats on my Alta War gear is already pretty good, so I'm not even planning on touching it anymore. Holy fuck, that is a long first one. Alright, we'll make it quick, I guess, because I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be a lot of people. Usually my mails just get flooded super fast. So I think I'll do, per mail, I'll give like one piece of advice and it'll be like the best advice that I can give for that piece of gear, but I'm not gonna go through every single thing. So first things first here, I noticed that you're using Rose Knight and you already have red gold, which is one of the 2 army attack heroes, so props on that. I don't really like your use of the drum here, the blue drums, because, oh wait, you're not level 60, right? So the Fire War Axe is, yeah, the best statted of the free-to-play attack weapons. You got this to gold, so you either got lucky on the materials or something. But the honey chaps, oh man, I love the honey chaps. Honey chaps is one of the best things that you can get as a free-to-play player for your boots. The scimitar is also pretty good. I think it gives you like range attack and stuff like that. So all in all, this is actually a pretty good setup on Mr. Property. And 50 mil might, I don't know if you're trapping people. Let's see, your might breakdown is 30 some odd kills, or 32. Stat wing is pretty decent. I don't think you're a trap though, looking at these stats. But it is what it is, right? You're just starting off your 50 mil might, VIP 12, so progressing. Good choice overall. It seems like you know what you're doing, and you're heading in the right direction. I think you're a level 24 cancel if you don't have this unlocked, or if you don't have an item in your 3rd slot. But you know, staying at level 24 is actually pretty nice, because you get to take advantage of the hell events for a level 24 cancel, and you don't even have a lot of competition for getting rank 1 for those hell events. And the rank 1 rewards for hell events is actually super nice, and if you're not competing against level 25 castles, then it's even better. So next, how much did it cost? So I don't really know what this question that the pain is asking for, how much did it cost. But if you're asking for how much did it cost to build up my rally trap, I would say that from the inception of this account that I was given, I don't know how much Dashi spent on this prior, but it seems like he spent a good amount on it, because as you can see, it has purple champ boots. So he needed to have spent a decent amount on champs, at least like $1,000 to get the purple boots. He also bought a couple of heroes already, and a couple of the heroes already had gold. So Berserker was bought, Big Guy was bought, and a couple of things are at purple, like Lore Weaver and Prince of Thieves and Songstress. But I'm slowly buying these up to get them to gold, and it'll be even more effective. But the research on this account is also pretty decent, though it's not very optimal for a rally trap to have as much research. To be honest, I think that the most optimized rally trap in this game would be like base tier 4 research, which is like base 75 mil, base 75 mil might, and then going 6 mil T2, 6 mil of each tier 2, which is 18 mil tier 2, and 500k of each tier 4. That's enough to eat a rally, and that'll put you at like 220 mil might. And that's enough to eat a full rally, even with shitty gear. Like you don't even need to meet the base requirements of like gear and stuff. Like you can have shitty gear, you can have like you need to have like okay gear, like blues and purples, but you can have like somewhat shitty jewels, and you'll still eat a full rally because of how much might those troops have. As long as you're in the right talents, as long as you have like mediocre gear and jewels. But you don't really need the research for that. The research itself doesn't even give you that much stat value, as opposed to the value that you can get for having more troops. So I think overall, for me to build up the troop amount that this account had, because I think when I first got this account, it only had like 500k of each tier 4 or something, and it had maybe like 1 or 2 mil of each tier 2. So to build up those troops, it cost me maybe like about a million or so gems, which I bought through. I bought 24-hour gems, and I got what's called the boot camp. Sweet deal. Sweet deal is probably like the best thing that you can get in terms of packs. One of the best purchases that you can have in this game is actually the sweet deal bundle. Like this bundle right here is one of the highest value bundles that you can get in the game, though it is a $20 bundle. But bursting is the highest value pack in the game that you can get for dollar per dollar. And it's a $5 pack. So bursting and then sweet deal are the two real packs that I would recommend people to get like every single time that it's out. But I do understand that it does get expensive because these are no longer monthly packs, or they come out like every 2 or 3 days or something like that. But hey guys, what's up? Good evening. Sorry, I'm not really looking at chat. I'm actually just chilling with chat right now. And the plan today was to go through the mails and to do a Q&A and to do gear checks. Regardless of what the question is, I'll answer it, right? So we've gone through 3 of them. What's with the numbers, Nick? Sorry guys, I haven't really been reading the chat, man. I don't know how to balance reading chat and balance my train of thought and what I want to say. Hey Tashi, who is better to send to battle, Death Archer or Black Crow? Death Archer gives you what, 30% attack, right? And Black Crow gives you 50% of both defense and HP. To be honest, it depends on your battle, because in the end, this is actually weighing more to Black Crow in terms of effective stats. Because this gives you 30%. I clicked on the wrong one. It looks the same, right? So if you do it based off of how we calculated it, right? This is gonna be 30%, and it's gonna be, so this is basically gonna be 25% right here, right? And the 50% here is gonna be, am I retarded? 10%, right? So essentially, you're talking about a 30% to a 35% ratio. But it all really depends on your stats as well, right? Because you have to take into account that if you're just talking about those stats and face value at like a 1-to-1 value, then those are the stat weightings for them. But if you're talking about like the overall stats that people have in general, right? Like if you have way too much attack and you don't have enough HP, if you have way too much of everything, as opposed to something else, right? There's diminishing values in the game because they're additive stats. The only things in this game that I really would recommend you stacking is the debuffs, because the debuffs are multiplicative stat values, but of course you can only get it through research and through Emperor. You should stream on Twitch too. Funny thing about that is I said the F word, which is not fuck, right? People don't get offended by fuck. Like, you can say fuck as many times as you want and no one will get offended. But there's that word that you apparently can't say, because you know it's 2018, we're all gay. So I know you guys know what word I'm talking about, but technically you can't say it, and I do feel bad about saying it, especially when people do get offended. But I think that people should take things on a lighter note, right? They shouldn't get offended by every single little thing, because of course I get it, right? I get it. I can't even defend that statement in general. But yes, Jonas. Yes, Jonas. That's the word. Yes. Sorry, I can't multitask reading the chat and reading the mails. I'm sorry. So it's either one or the other. And cigarette. Gear check, please. I'm free to play. So Queen Cheryl is next. I like the codex. I really think that green might be a little too low. You could even go with like a blue mitts or something, because I know that the skull is hard to get, but Skull Crusher is great. Oh man, I don't know about the circlet, man. The circlet doesn't provide you that much of stat value. Same with the chest right here. This is the Terror Plate, right? So these two pieces of gear I don't really agree with. You have much better alternatives, but if you're going for like a more range damage, I don't exactly know what you're going for. The Skull Crusher is very high on range, the Codex is high on range, but this is infantry, so it kind of doesn't match, and this is infantry cav, right? These the Lost Relics are infantry cav, so I don't really understand where the entire logic to building your gear is. I can understand if it's a range centric, then I understand your choices here of the Codex, the Skull, the Circlet, but then this would have to be like a Deathly Mantle or something to go with your range theme. But I think that there's better alternatives to this. You're level 60, you can get like a Fire Plate here. Fire Plate is probably one of the best things that you can get as a chest in the game right now, instead of having champion chest, right? You know what I really don't like? I don't like these like bars on the side. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do you guys do this, Lords Mobile? Like, it looks so ugly. But the chaps, love the chaps. The scroll, I love the scroll. Don't really get where you're going with your gear though. It's called Snow Witch, I think is her name. She's probably one of the best free-to-play heroes that you can have, because she gives you attack and HP. But it's for one troop type, but of course you are limited. You have 2 army attack heroes as a free-to-play hero, so if you're planning on defending in a ranged wedge or a ranged phalanx, this is a really good hero to have. So moving on. Look gear please from Jaifu. Morning Tom. Well, everyone almost swear at the same time. People just get offended by the direct word. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things that I really don't get why people really get offended about certain things, right? Especially if something isn't directed at you, I don't see why you're offended, right? If it's said in unjokingly manner, if it's said completely lightheartedly, you're not supposed to take something seriously, right? And of course, the main point of this is, if someone is not saying something to you in a derogative manner, right? Don't get offended. It's a joke. I like the Beast Helm, but in the end, I understand how people want to go fast. But the Bee Helm trumps the Beast Helm in terms of stat value. But if you want to go fast, you gotta go fast and then go for the Beast Helm. But we're looking at Jaifu now. He's got the champion offhand accessory. I do not recommend this at all at green. This doesn't give you enough stat value at all. Cavalry chest, this doesn't give a lot of stats, but you gotta go fast, you gotta go fast. The ancient hat or whatever this is. Oh, I don't like this at all. This is a level 60 hat. It doesn't give you a lot of stats. It gives you a bunch of range stats, right? But not enough. It's I don't like this at all. I don't like this. I don't like this. I like the Blight Ring. I'm not a blue though. The vial is nice. The drums are nice. I love the chaps. You're level 60. You should be using even a blue Frostwing Greatsword is better than this. And I think that you should have enough materials to craft this by now. You're VIP 13, it seems like you've been playing for a while. If you're a free-to-play player, it takes a while to get to VIP 13. So, you can easily replace all pieces here, right? You can get either like a switchblade, you can get, man, like, you got lucky to get this. So, the only time that you should actually wear this is for whenever you're training troops. That's it. You shouldn't be using this for battle. It doesn't give you enough stats, and you can have a much better alternatives than using a green offhand. Like even mitts, you can have like purple mitts, I think, right? Because that what's it called? Whatever that the mitt item is called, that thing is super easy to get. It drops like candy. So Dubsy is always having a chat battle with somebody in chat. Can't post a link to the datasheet. Sorry, I don't know how you can allow people to type in chat or to type links in chat. I never actually figured out how to do it, so sorry about that. I think the only one, you know, I'm actually looking for a second mod because we have Coco, right? And Coco's Coco. So Coco earned his mod chip, right? Woof. And but I'm actually like looking for a second or a third, maybe a fourth and a fifth person to give mod to, because sometimes the chat does get a little too wild, right? I see people flaming each other, and I don't really want to promote like people flaming each other, but I'm looking to get some mods to mod the chat. So I do notice who's here all the time. I do notice who's always here, right? Like I always see Del One. I always see Dubsy. I always see Don Solo. Bunch of other names here that came through at the beginning and said hi, but they're not really typing right now. I think they just dropped in and say hi. But yeah, I'm looking to mod some other people and manage the chat. Tashi pansinin mo naman ako. I noticed. So we'll see. Gear check. Alright, so Void to Fumao. Frost and Greatsword, good choice. Codex, good choice. So you're pretty much starting off, you're blue-green. Beast Helm, you gotta go fast, right? So if you have both your Beast Helm and your Bumble Helm, then you can pick and choose whichever one you like, right? So this is to your own choice. If you want to go fast, you go fast. If you want more stats, go Bumble. Firewall Plate, good job. Talon, good job. The 2 Blights and the Cup. Plus you have Bombing Goblin, which is one of the 2 free-to-play army attack heroes. So good on you. This is pretty good. So I think this is probably a solo trap based off of your might. And so you got a 40 kill breakdown, or a 40 might distribution. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are smashing their troops onto your turf and you are healing them, and we can actually see that as well based off of how many troops you healed. So troops killed based off of enemy troops wounded. Wait a minute, that's like, it's not even 60%, that's like 80%. So maybe you do a little bit of attacking. Maybe I'm assuming too much, but I do notice that a bunch of trap accounts have kind of like lopsided ratios, because it's pretty much just left to the dirt and then it collects a bunch of speed ups and then you just build it up. Tashi kamini dub bagong mods mo. We'll see, dude, we'll see. I'm waiting when you check my gear. Holy, we're up to 35. Wait. Oh, I can't skip Dukas. Ducats? Dukas? Dukas. So, pretty much the same comment as the other one, except your gear is up in value. When you have this much gear, I think that you should have enough to make gold mitts, and I do think that gold mitts is better than a blue codex in terms of overall stat value. So that's a two grades up. So if you can make a gold mitts, then you should use that instead. If you're pretty close to your purple codex already, then just keep it. I like your overall setup. This is actually pretty much like the highest value stats that you can get. So if someone attacks you, you just fuck them up, right? So good on you. Nothing really to comment on here other than to praise you. Yeah, you guys might have saw me in WoW, but it was crazy. Crazy was running like pretty much everybody's account during WoW, and he was I actually didn't get to see much of it, man, because as I mentioned, I got home, I had a migraine, so I basically went to bed and I was like, all right, fuck this, my head hurts. Otherwise I would have streamed the WoW, but since I didn't stream the WoW and I pretty much didn't do anything yesterday, I pretty much owed this to you guys to do something today. And a lot of people ask for gear checks, a lot of people ask for advice and stuff like that, and typically I only answer the advice. I never really like doing gear checks. I do it only to make people like feel better, I guess, right? But at the same time, there are people that legitimately need advice, right? Because As you noticed, there were some people who were using stuff that doesn't really benefit you that much, like the cavalry chest. You only really use that for like a speed set. And like the ancient hat, no one really used that. The stat value on it is too low. So send it to Mystery Pup. I'm on my alt right now. Actually, I was opening chests because I wanted to get something, but give me a sec. Hopefully I didn't skip that last one. I remember which the last one I did. It was the guy with the rose knight. Holy crap! I am bad at trying to multitask. You sent it to the wrong account. Well, I'll log on to Sneaky and then I'll check as well. But I kind of wanted to. Ooh, purple eye, lit. Let's go. Though I'm not really going for the eyes. Maybe I'll use a purple orb. It's good. Though this account is definitely not going to be doing any research, so that doesn't really legendary bell. See, I told you guys that the frostwing, or what's it called, the mitts material drops like candy. So Psycholisu. Greetings from Poland. Oh, I love the fist. So this is actually pretty nice, except for the champion boots. I'm pretty sure with what you have, because typically, what's it called? Dragon Talon is really easy to get. The material for it drops like candy, just like the winter mitts. So I might be assuming too much, but if you don't have your Dragon Talon at purple, then I guess the champion boots are perfectly fine here. The Bumble Helm, good choice, because this is one of two of the non-champs that you can wear for your hat, and this one provides more stats. I feel like a broken record. I've said that over and over, but I like this. I like the fist. The fist, the shield, the mitts, the codex. If you have that in your offhand, then you're doing good. The scroll is good, army attack, army HP. The drama, not so much, but I guess this might be your only alternative. You can have like cups, you can have another ring there, and it'll give you more stats. But I guess if you want to balance out your stats and give yourself some more cav stats, then I'm all for it, right? You want an even stat value overall, so pretty good. I like it. I like the fist. I like everything about this. The only thing that's kind of questionable are your boots, but if you gotta go fast, you gotta go fast, right? But good on you. I saw it's a purple songstress, so you might have better alternatives to this, because even me, like when you look at my wall, I have a purple lore weaver, but I don't put it up on my wall because it's a purple lore weaver. And one of the things about that is how what's it called? So yeah, I don't have my because I'll switch this, and that's why I didn't have it. But it's like a baiting tactic. But typically I'll have my my berserker here as the main hero. I swap it out. Shh. But okay, so what I was talking about here is I guess this is the wrong tab to look at it. But when you look at it, right, the grids of your hero matters a lot. If you look at one of my old videos, one of my old videos that was done like 10 plus months ago, it's called fishing for something. Fishing for statistical values or something like that. Holy crap, I've done a lot of videos. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Fishing. This one. So in this video, I basically took the time to go through and test like various situations. And one of the conclusions that I reached on this video was that your hero grade actually matters, not for the stat value that it provides, but for two things. Of course, the stat value that it provides is good, right? But you also have this right here. Squad attack. You are given up 60% squad attack from purple to gold. And though I never actually found out how much more this value provides, it's definitely noticeable enough to use a gold hero that focuses on one attack value over using a purple hero that will only give you what's it called, partial stats and a lower squad attack for your cavalry, right? Because this doesn't give you the 20% that you're looking for. Like the stat value on purple is actually like significantly less than it is at gold. So the squad attack is actually really high value. So if you have a gold hero to replace that, then I highly suggest it. So other than that, pretty much good. Hi, it's me, Dragon Slayer, on your stream. Can you help me build a trap? So I don't really know what you mean by that. I think that I don't really have too much advice here, other than I think that this is someone like they're like, "Sir, could I have some more?" I'm not really here to give out stuff, right? Other than so you know what they say, right? There's that saying: you give a man a fish, he'll feed himself for 1 day. You teach a man how to fish, he'll feed himself for his entire life, right? So we're not really here to give stuff out, and you're pretty new to the game, right? So I'm not gonna give you like 2-3 million gems to make your account and to build up your account. You just started the game, play the game for a bit more, invest into it if you like it, invest some time. You don't have to necessarily invest money into it, right? But in the end, right, you don't get things by asking for it. You get things by getting it yourself. No. You also have to weigh the stat values, because no, it's not. So a gold trickster doesn't give you enough. It actually doesn't provide you any stats as well, so you kind of have to calculate it. And so the gold trickster would be better only if you're doing like a full range march, as opposed to like, say, what's his name? Like this guy right here. This guy, Oath Keeper. Or another infantry hero or something like that, right? Because in the end, you're only buffing your true type. Just don't use Trickster at all, man. Is my advice on that. But wait, how did I? All right, guys. I'm 28. Okay, I can't be everybody's dad. All right. Apparently, I think I've counted at least like 100, 200, 300 people that have called me dad. I'm 28, guys. I'm not anybody's dad. Leave me alone. This meme is too old, man. It makes me feel bad. So let's just say this asks, how's my gears? Message wrong account at first. I'm getting thirsty. Hey Joker. Oh no, dude. Let's just go with the ooh woo. So how's my gears? So purple everything. I like the switchblade. I like the sword. The sword's good. Beast helm, fireplate, the chaps. Pretty much everything is good. I like how. Ooh, I don't know about this. Like the Jade 50 is the worst out of the 50s, man. Throw this shit out. Out of everything, I like everything here, but you can use like. I don't know if I want to say this, but I think even a green blight ring or a green like scroll is better than this in terms of overall stat value, because this thing sucks. Where is it? Let's find it. Out here. Let's calculate it. Worm seal is what it's called. So you had it at purple, right? So it gives you 10% attack and 5% army HP. Right? Purple. But if we look at like a green blight ring, 4% range attack. Oh man, shit! I just ate my own words. All right, all right. The seal gets a pass, all right. But the blue would be better. All right, if you had a blue blight ring or something, damn, I knew that saying that the green would be better would be eating my own words, man. Feels bad. But the blue version of blight ring is definitely better than that, slightly. Shit, 2%, 2%. Worm seal 5% HP, 2% army, 3.5. Blue blight ring is slightly better than the purple seal. Yes. Yes. You guys can't call me uncle either. All right. I could be like your older brother. All right, or like your older brother. We're sticking with older brother. All right. So all right, all right. Seal gets a pass. All right. A gear check free to play, not level 60. Scimitar is good. This Anemone has pretty good stats, isn't it? I like the helm, everything is blue. I love the chaps, love the chest, love the relic. So I think it's a pretty much overall balance. You have Rose Knight and gold, so that's pretty good. And wow, 22 mil might with a gold Rose Knight. That's actually pretty good, right? So I think this might be like an alt account that you just like slowly build up on. What's my line ID? My line ID is Sadabad. Yeah, Kuya is good. Yeah, let's go. Dude, Kuya is so much better. Kuya, Senpai, right? Don't call me dad. Dude. It makes me feel bad. Sadabad is my line ID. Army def versus army attack. Need final answer. Dude, army attack is so much better than army defense. So Knight Aldridge, this is pretty much good. Alright, so the only alternatives that you really have here are you don't have blights. You can use scrolls if you have scrolls. But looks good, checks out. Yeah. Yeah, it feels bad. Is it better? Is it better worth? What? Is it better worth? Take the heroes for army attack to gold, or make better gear? And gear check, please. Also, we love you, no homo. Full homo, bro. But so if you plan on heroes in general, are the best investments that you can have in this game, especially the ones for like logistical stat values. Let's pull this up. Oh my god, I still haven't restarted my computer, so this shit's not even gonna pull up. I'm tilted. I should have restarted my computer, man. My stupid office thing is still bugged, and I never restarted my computer, so it'll just be this thing until I restart. But hopefully I'll remember to restart my computer so that I can update this office thing. But pretty much the best things in this game that you can invest in are heroes, right? Because in the end, once you have them maxed out, hopefully there's not going to be a mythic grade for heroes, right? Because everybody's going to cry. It'll be like, oof. Imagine mythic grade on the 11k heroes. Oof. But anyways, let's not dread about that too much. Hopefully it's not coming in the near future. But pretty much the army attack heroes are really good. There's 3 of them, and if you just get like, if you just put like $5 into it every time, then you'll get it in like a year or something. Hey, tashi for tier 4, we should have 1 barracks, tier 3 2 barracks, and tier 1. I don't even suggest you making tier 1s anymore, man. The meta has switched from tier 1s. Tier 1s pretty much hold no value anymore, especially with the amount of gear that people can get nowadays. The tier 1s just get folded, man. You lose a tier 1 so fast, and it actually just doesn't even hold up a front, man. You can lose like 4 million tier 4 as a front line if you're in the wrong phalanx or whatever. But tier 1s in general just doesn't cut anymore. In the end, you want to be able to use all 3 types or all 6 types of front lines, and that's why I don't really like when people just use 2 troop types, right? Unless you're gonna have your guild reinforce you with tier 3s or something, but in the end those tier 3s die really fast, and you start taking losses if you only have 2 troop types. So I really recommend the current meta right now with taking rallies and so forth, yada yada. But yeah, you need to go with an even build to live nowadays, right? As you can see, no one even touches my trap, right? I've gotten scouted all day long for the past 2 days. They see what I have in my turf, and they're like, fuck that guy. I'm not even gonna touch that guy. The only people who actually try to rally me are the ones that are kind of brazen. They're brave. They think I have a 2 times or a 3 times, maybe a 10 times on. But those guys aren't the smartest, or even the ones that do attack me, they either do it for fun or they do it to test their limits, right? And so in the end, I really, if you wanna like survive in this game, and if you wanna survive for longevity, as long as like if you're online and you don't risk getting hit by anybody, you can do like 500k tier 4s and like 4 or 5 mil tier 2s, and no one will touch you when you're online. No one will touch you. No one will rally you. Unless you're fighting against like Sky or something, and they'll send like 10 rallies your way, and but in the end, that's another way to play the game, right? You play the game at a different level where the losses don't matter anymore, and you're pretty much just playing so that you're big dicking the next guy. That's essentially what people play for later on, because it doesn't matter how much you lose. It doesn't matter if you lose your hero. As long as you make the guy shield, you win. That's the mindset. The IGN on my alt is a mystery pup. Mystery pup. So gear check, please, Arena. Baka Gundam. This guy's in our kingdom. Obvious troll. Witch Doll is actually the best hero, and the Frostwing set owns. But I've seen Baka Gundam's gear before. I think he was like baiting for hits or something. Yeah, tier 2 meat shield is really good, but you can easily see how tier 2 can defend adequately, because this is a guy with 11k heroes, though he didn't optimize his hit very well. This is the only hit that I've taken in gear, but as you can see, if I had infirmaries, if I had 2 infirmaries, I would have only lost, like, actually my infirm holds like 44k, so actually I wouldn't have lost anything if I had 2 infirmaries. But as you can see, using a tier 2 as a front line is very effective. It's very effective. But the only reason why I take hits in my monster hunting gear is because essentially I want to bait a second hit. I want to bait more rallies, and essentially it's not really something that I can explain to free-to-play players, because it's more into the aspect of I just want to cap more heroes. I want to cap. I want to take more rallies, because in the end I know that I'll still eat while I'm in monster hunting gear. And if it'll coerce a second rally, if it'll coerce a third rally, it'll coerce a fourth rally, and so forth, yada yada, then for that first rally, I'll take it in monster hunting gear. But yeah, so tier 2 as a front line is pretty good, way better than tier 1s. No, dude, that's a troll, dude. A witch doll. Queen Melkia, gear check. Ooh. So I don't really know what this does. This is like the siege infantry attack from Mecha, the Trojan set, right? I like the Aegis. I like the 2 cups. I like the vial. So this is more of an infantry lineup, right? So this is pretty much your full inf. I like that you have your Watcher in purple. That means you've been very diligent in getting Watcher. Let's see if the... I like your kill breakdown. That means this means that you join a lot of rallies, so that's good. You zeroed a lot of people in your own time, so good on you. Been executed 3 times. It's a big oof. It seems like you're a wood hyper. That's good as well, so you can contribute to your guild. And yeah, this is your overall infantry setup, right? But at the same time, there's actually not a lot of infantry alternatives for a free-to-play player, and Watcher is one of them. So if you're planning on hitting people with full imp, then this is good. But yeah, purple and gold, yada yada, stuff like that. Because you can have what? I think that pretty much everybody has bought into Big Guy by the time they're like 100 million might or something. But I know some people who haven't even spent like a single dollar on this game, like Bumblebee. But Demon Slayer and the Oathkeeper are really good for infantry. But actually, we're not gonna look at that. There's too many combinations. 100% free to play. I could get it to blue. Should I still change it? Oh, your mitts? Yeah, you should definitely get your mitts to blue. Why not? Because you're not really spending your bells on anything else. Gear check from Nah. Purple mitts I like. So this is more of a balance. I like the Frostwing Greatsword. I like the Beast Helm, like the plate, like the talons, like the rings, like the mitts. Checks out. You got like a 38 might value. Oof. 8 executes. That's a big oof, my friend. Unless you're giving your heroes so that people can license to kill. 8 executes is a lot. That means you've been zeroed a lot of times. Yeah. Now the Greatsword, you'll get it over time, man. You just need to play for a while. Joker Crack, Switchblade. Oh, you got the Bond weapon. This Bond weapon costs quite a bit, right? Of Halos, right? And you have the hedonic chest as well. So hedonic curious or something. So I think you maybe bought some. You definitely purchased some, right? Because this is not really something that you'll get at 68 mil and VIP 12. So I think you purchased into Material Madness somewhat, and you're level 59, so you don't quite have the what's called alternatives, the offhand alternative. But the Switchblade is good. Yeah, I think the Switchblade is one of the best non-60 offhands. So good on you. I do not like the helm, my dude. This ancient hat sucks. But you're not level 60 yet, so it is what it is. To be honest, you should get the Bond Helm, man. The level 40 Bond Helm is really good. But other than that, that's it. Actually, let's check the stats. Troops killed, troops lost, enemy troops wounded. You got, yeah, so it seems like you're killing 60%, so you're already trapping pretty well, so good job. Seems like you might be in cavalry, a cavalry phalanx or a cavalry wedge whenever you take hits, and good job. Joker Crack just got zeroed? Did he? No way. What kingdom? That's funny though. Tashi gear check, I am infantry player by the way. So Green Songstress is already big pass, but I can see that you're a lower might player. And you are in one of the newer kingdoms. I don't even know if this kingdom's open yet. Level 57, so we have to take that into account. Dude, this hat. Let's look at this hat. Why do people keep using this hat? This hat sucks. I'm so used to my old account setup. Guys, this hat sucks. What other alternatives for hats are there? Dude, you can use the... where is it? The Bond hat. Where's the Bond hat? It's a level 40 hat, I think. Level 40, 45 hat. This right here. Look at this hat. This hat is beast. And it doesn't cost any materials. Look at this hat. At this hat, at gold, with no rare materials, it gives you 20% attack value. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, man. This just gives you army defense, range defense, and defense is such a shitty stat value. Yeah, I don't like that hat at all, man. Nope. Don't like that hat. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that ancient hat. It's kind of doo-doo, man. I don't know what else you have. It seems like you're fairly new if you only have your songstress to green. I don't recommend having a green hero as your main leader because in that it's not very good. I like the whip for your infantry, right? You said you're going infantry. If you're an infantry player, I actually don't even get why you have this hat at all. The scroll at common, man, you can make another like relic at blue or something, and it'll be better than this. I don't even think this gives you. I think this gives you like cavalry something, right? I don't like the winter boots as well. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, I think this has been like the worst profile that I've seen so far. This is the only profile that has not gotten a pass from me. Gear check, please, and take off your. Dude, first of all, I'm your older brother. Okay, I'm not your dad. And MRR, so it seems like you were just part of our rallies in Kingdom K320, right? And then you guys migrated out, the BRR family migrated out, and then we migrated out of 320. Funny enough, we just went down to one kingdom, and I think you guys went to like 340 something. But Quasimodo, pretty good gear. The tide is whatever. I think the tide is better than the Talon stat for stat, same gear quality, right? But it seems like you're pretty much blue purple. I like how you have 2 cups. That's good. Yeah, actually everything here checks out except for you might be this might be like a newer account or something. That's why you don't have enough for a gold frostwing sword. Usually when people have like a purple codex, they have enough for a gold sword, but you know, it just depends on what you roll and how lucky you get on drops. So enemy might destroyed, you are at 40-ish, right? So that's pretty good. That means you're joining rallies and you're contributing to MRR. Nice, good on you, bro. And as well as the bombing goblin. I'm not gonna take off my shirt. What's my in-game name? My in-game name is where's my in-game name? Mystery Pup. Mystery Pup. I'm on this one right now. Wait a minute, why am I not on my main? Where's my main's client? Did it die or something? It's like I'm launching my other account. Dude, I heard that the WoW today was brutal. The TF guys. These TF. Oh, wrong kingdom. I need to do it on my other account. The TF guys had like 2 or 3 people with the Wonder Research. And they had it maxed out. That's insane. That's insane. We pretty much got bent over, man. But I didn't see it, so I don't really know. So free to play. I like the scimitar, I like the scrolls, like the relic. I like the beast helm, like the sword, like everything. Low end on the kills, you might not have built troops yet, but you know, 0 executes. That means you've been pretty careful throughout your journey in Lord's Mobile, so good on you as well. So let's see. Holy, I have males on this account too, fuck. Wait, what the hell is this? Does that mean that I bought this pack twice? Is that what this means? I'm tilted. I hate when that happens, dude. When you buy the same pack twice and you don't even get the things for it anymore. You kind of just get the gems, and it's like, well, that's ass. Thanks. Yeah, I know that BFP and TF are allies. The thing about it is that they don't even, holy fuck. Dude, that's like... Wait, free pack from event? Is that what it is? No, I don't think so. It doesn't come like that. It comes as like this. This is what it looks like when you max out the event. Right? But yeah, these TF guys kind of just bent us over, man. But we got our boy King Nazgul. Let's go. Bro, man, it was rough. I heard the stories of WoW. Our 2.4 mil marches were getting bent over by 2.8 mil marches. Wait, what? I'm one of the 2,000 lucky players? What do you mean 2,000 lucky players? What events? What? What events? I don't see it, bros. I don't see it. A 2 for price of 1. The spookiest night of the year is here, and we've got terrifyingly great deals for all. 2 for a price of 1, make a purchase during the event, and you could be one of 2,000 lucky winners to win an extra pack that was purchased. Oh! So the thing that I got an extra pack for was a $1. What a shitty event. Wonder Street. One lucky player will be chosen from those who logged in the event to win a very special treat, a stupid statue. Wonderful. Thank you, Lords Mobile, for nothing. What am I gonna do with 800 gems? What does 800 gems get you? It gets you half a relocate. I was happier knowing that it, like, I clicked the buy thing twice. You know what sucks, right? Is if you quote unquote get lucky, but at the same time you get unlucky, because I bought a couple of like $100 packs as well, and I didn't get it for that. I got it for a $1 pack. What the fuck? Lucky unlucky. Hey Archie, take my shirt off. What the heck? That's all you guys are getting. Alright, back to the mails, Wait, what? Oh, mystery puppy. I was like, wait, how did I attack myself? Y'all got me fucked up. Dude, by the time that I catch up to this, I'm actually gonna start losing some mail. Wait. Did I skip some people? Alright, I know I checked Ava. So, Pika. Blue Lore Weaver, not good, no bueno. I like the skull, I like the beast, like the chest, nice talent, nice cup, nice rings. I think you can have a purple codex or a blue codex. A blue codex is better than purple mitts. Just so you know. But blue lore is a big no-no. As I mentioned about the what's it called, the squad attack. I think a blue grade gives you what, like 20-40% squad attack. 120. Yeah, that's a big oof. And also, you don't get a lot of army stats from lore at blue, so I highly do not suggest it. As you can see, right, I have a blue song and I have a purple lore weaver, and I do not use them at all. Do not use them. So other than that, gear was nice, but blue lore. Ooh, this guy has pretty good gear. So this guy pretty much knows what he's doing. I think that by now if you have like actually no, a gold scroll is pretty good. Overall, you get this is one of one of the more ideal setups that someone should have by the time that they're like 300 mil might, because by the time that you play this game, this is like a couple of material madness into it, because you have a gold Trojan chest, purple talon, purple beast helm, a gold sword, purple codex, and pretty much purple gold everything. So there's no advice needed. So good on you, my dude. Wait a minute, what is this? Oof. Coco's on a rampage. So good job, Shogun. Dub the nub. Only thing I don't like here is this B scepter. Because if you can have like a B scepter, I think you can have your skull crusher. If you have a gold codex, you should be able to get a skull crusher. So unless you're really pushing for the cab range, right? This thing gives you cab range. The B set gives you cab range in general. But yeah. Only thing I really don't like about this is this, because the skull crusher is way better than the stat for stat if you want to go for that route. But if you don't have it, then you don't have it. But other than that, yeah, dub the nub. Con, gear check that. So purple accessories, to be honest, man, gold boots is a really good feeling. If you have gold boots, then you go fast. You go vroom vroom, and you get to places faster. So I like the purple champ accessories. They're really nice, but they're not that great, right? Though they are really nice in stats. What's it called? Purple cups are better than what's it called? Blue. Well, what are the champ? They're called like whatever. I forgot what they're called. So signets, I think, right? Champion signets. But the champion accessories themselves aren't that great until you have them at purple or gold. So at blue, there are much better alternatives that are much cheaper than the champion accessories. But I really recommend that you get your champion boots to gold, your Trojan to gold. Obviously, right? You want to get better gear. But all I'm saying is that there's better alternatives, and investing on your accessories before you can get them at purple or gold, and before you get your boots to gold, is not the way to go, because you have much better alternatives for your accessories, such as the cups, such as blight rings, such as scrolls, and so forth, yada yada. My cunt. Hey Milan. It seems like pretty much everybody knows what they're doing. They're just like, hey, look at me. But I think blue scroll is too low. You don't really get that much stat value from blue scrolls. So if you have gold drums, you might even have gold, what's it called? Gold Terravile or something. Based off of what you're spending your rare materials on. But other than this, my only qualm with this is probably the blue scroll. You might have a better alternative for this if you already have purple of everything, because this only takes one rare material, right? So I definitely invest that elsewhere. The blue codex might be a little low. You might have enough for a gold mitts or something, but if you're close to purple codex, then keep it. Keep your jewels in it. Yeah, pretty good. Royal egg. Pretty much same setup as the last guy, just like a tier lower on the gear, as you can see, right? This guy though, he has a tier lower. He already has a purple scroll on one thing, and he has a blue scroll. So I like this setup because army attack, army HP. Same setup, guy knows what he's doing. So moving on. Oof, me no likey. You're level 60, so you should have the beast and the bumble alternative. I like the skull crusher. Should even it out. I think you have enough for a vial, right? So you should have like a purple vial or a blue vial here. But yeah, overall pretty solid. You might be able to replace your traps now because you're level 60, so you should have a dragon talon in a slot nowadays. Because I think a blue talon is way better than this already, right? So if you can have a blue talon, then replace your traps. But replace this and replace this, and it should be good. FG Def asks, Inf Gear, what is the first piece I should upgrade with ambers? I'm thinking Frostwing Sword, currently have 3 gold ambers. Also, any recommendations on any kingdoms where people don't shield and have soldiers? I want to get my kills up. If I knew of a kingdom like that, that's the kingdom that we would have gone to. But whenever you're migrating into a kingdom, you have to consider like 2 things in general, right? One, you have to consider your guild. You have to consider the migration costs for your guild. Of course, a bigger guild that'll cost more to migrate, and Big Pooh did a really good job organizing the order of our Big Might players to migrate in, because of course whenever the scrolls cost more, you want your bigger guy to go in first, and then so the next guy, his scroll count will, or his scroll cost will be lower. So you have to think about your guildies as well. But if you're planning on going to a kingdom and raiding on your own, I don't think 400 mil might is gonna, like, if you go into like LH's kingdom or CTK's kingdom, Sky's kingdom, or any of like the really big guilds, right? 400 mil, you will get sent 8 rallies, and they'll make you shield. So if you're in Fury, then good luck. But yeah, I don't really recommend going solo hunting into kingdoms without reinforcement. But you have to think about your guild, you have to think about everybody in general, right? Before you migrate to a kingdom. And that's why this game really needs to merge kingdoms. But in terms of gear and what to upgrade, yeah, I think the Frostwing Greatsword is easily one of like the best. I would even say that it's like a free-to-play gear, because that heart, the Frostwing is pretty much the first set that came out. Before any other set, Frostwing was the first monster that came out, and this is it. This was the first level 60 weapon that you can get in the game, and it's still pretty good, right? If you don't have a Skull Crusher, if you don't have champion weapons, right, then this is pretty good. If you get this to gold, and if you can get it to gold, get it to gold, because you're not gonna get higher value on really anything else for. I think it only costs three gold ambers to get that to gold, right? All right, who's scouting my turf? Same guy. You know, someone tried to rally me earlier on my main. The thing is, really big kingdoms won't really have a lot of kills, or what's it called? Kingdoms where it's cheap to migrate to normally don't have a large population, because servers with a lot of population and a lot of like troops to kill are typically kingdoms with a bunch of like free-to-play players, because the moment that you see like Sky, LHCTK, something like that, right? You try to get out of that kingdom as soon as possible. Only other big guilds would follow big guilds to the kingdoms that they're in. Why no anti? Because I don't really care. And can you explain, say we send one type troop march with, does only 4 heroes for the march give squad attack, or does 5 heroes do? I've proven this already. It's part of my my fishing video. So 4 infantry heroes is worse than 5 infantry heroes. Say your setup is, okay, so we assume all of these are gold, right? And so if you were to actually, this is better shown on the other account. So for this instance, let's assume that my what's it called? My berserker is gold, because I have a gold lore weaver here. So in this assumption, we're gonna compare the difference between having what's it called? The only variable that we're gonna change here is lore weaver and berserker, right? So if the march was like this, right, versus a march of this, assuming that berserker is gold, right? Then the march with what did I do? This march will do more damage because 5 army or 5 squad type heroes is actually way better. Way better. Because you, like, this guy and his squad attack will actually do nothing for you if you're doing a full cav march. So a lot of people make that mistake. I know the animation, whenever you watch like an animation of like a rally or something, right? You only see 4 heroes. You only see 4 heroes in the battle, but that is very misleading. All 5 heroes take part in battle. As you can see, you only see a berserker. Actually, it's like a shit fest, so you can't really see it. But this is where that myth is based off of. Essentially, you only see 4 heroes in battle, so they say that only 4 heroes really partake in battle, but that's not the case. I've debunked this, and there's actual proof of this. And if anyone wants to refute it, you can test it yourself. It's not the same, man. 4 heroes is not better than 5. Oh, it's my dog. Holy. Dude, Kushik's gear sucks. So, I like questions like this much better, man. To be honest, like, for me, I don't like doing gear checks. I still don't. Though I wanted to finally, like for me, I like giving advice on gear, but when people already know, like, what kind of gear that they should be wearing, right? It kind of just seems like, hey, show my profile. That's basically what it is. Can you do a deep dive on attack versus defense jewels? Don't use defense jewels. That's it. Because in this game, show you. In this game, basically, you don't need to use defense jewels at all because you have, what's it called? You have the troop type gem that you can use instead as an alternative. Right? You have what's it called? These gems right here that are better than what's it called? Better than using a defense jewel. My dog's name is Dulce. So essentially, if you want to go for one troop type, you would use an attack jewel. You would use the hybrid jewel of attack and defense, and you would use the speed plus the HP of the jewel. You would not use the defense jewel at all, because you don't need to. Tashi is a bad idea to build. I see tier 1 here, and yes, it is a bad idea, because in the end you can never defend in a ranged phalanx, which makes you even more vulnerable, because this means that if they know that you have what's it called, if you can't defend in a ranged phalanx, then they'll hit you with full cab every single time. You'll get hit with full cab because cab on cab hurts. Cab on imp hurts really bad. But if you cannot defend in a range formation against cab, then you're basically just gonna get fucked. That's what that means. So yeah, I highly don't suggest it. Someone just bought some gold packs. Lit. Probably people trying to max out the, what's it called? The new research. But let's keep going. Keep going. Oh, it's a boom. It's Yuri. Yuri wants so much attention. So this is the guy that tried to get rallied over and over. Here's his gear. See, and this is what I mentioned, right? This is why I don't like doing gear checks, because in the end, it's basically a show my profile kind of thing. So yeah, what's it called? Having tier 1 is really bad because it makes it so that you cannot defend in that in that position, right? So, and in this game, tier 1s don't hold up enough. They're not strong enough, right? Even if you defend in tier 1s against full cab, you'll lose like 2 million, 3 million tier 1s, and oh, that hurts, bro. Because when you counter the formation in tier 2, you basically only lose like 50k. Oh wait. Suicide Killer. I like the antimony. To be honest, you seem like you know what you're doing, right? And this is why I don't like gear checks. This is why I keep saying that I don't like gear checks. I don't like gear checks. I don't like gear checks. I don't like that I put myself in the position to do gear checks. I should have just said Q&A. Yeah, I should have just said Q&A. Alright, we're skipping the people that know what they're doing, right? Alright. This thing sucks. This thing sucks. I know that you're not level 60 and you don't have a lot of alternatives, but this winter parka blows. Other than that, we're moving on. Oh, question. What's good phalanx or wedge for attacking with cav range? Imp range and imp cav. Your formation, you can't really say what's good and what's bad without knowing what you're attacking, right? Because essentially, what formation you go isn't based off of your stats, it's based off of what you're attacking, right? If you need to do 2 troop types to make it so that your march isn't eaten, then you base it off of that, right? You always have to have a defending side. So this is a very broad question for an incomplete question. And you're not given the exact same variables, right? Because you're not going to defend, you're not going to put like your ranged front line against a majorly infantry setup. Like if this guy had like a full infantry, say he had like 100 infantry in his turret, you're not even going to send range at all, right? So this question is very lacking, and that's all I'm going to put to it. So yeah. Gear check, please. Also, what would my stats say? I'm a trap. I'm not, although I wish I was. I'm free to play, by the way. I like the scrolls. I like the... it seems you're a new player, new kingdom. So, Um, green sword, green talent. I don't know, man. Well, what I'm thinking right now is that maybe you have better alternatives, but in the end, you are a newer player and you are free to play. But you have a couple of level 60 gear. You have 3 of them, and I like the scrolls, the 3 scrolls. But in the end, it's like you're new. You have a lot of kills already, but you have like a 40 something, or no, like a 20, a high 20, 28, 29 average might destroyed. So you have a lot of losses. So maybe your turf's been attacked a lot. So maybe you're one of those zombie castles, right? So you have enough troops so that you don't lose it all and you don't die in one hit. And I think we can see that from your troops healed. Yeah, you've healed a lot. So yep. So I think this is a zombie castle that you have, right? That's what that's called. But to me, I don't approve, because in the end, if your castle burns, you lose. And if your castle burns every time, then you lose every time. Which is my stance on like zombie castles. Gear check. Another guy that knows what he's doing already, so props. Let's look at the kills. So the kills is a 30 ratio, so pretty good. He's not killing tier 1s. How are my stats on my rally trap? My rally trap stats. So I think I went defense on my trap, right? So you're gonna see that I didn't max out attack, and I didn't go for this help right here. I was testing something out with this setup because I wanted the 87% army defense, because I do plan on tanking in every single formation based off of the information that I can have on the march. Hopefully I get to see what's marching at me if I'm not getting one troop. But my stats are as follows on my account. It's pretty much like 400% overall, and cavalry is my weakest stat. So if I get hit with a full imp march, it kind of sucks. But yeah, don't throw imp at me. But as you can see, my infantry is my infantry stat is outweighed by having more cavalry in my castle. But yeah, these are my stats. I'm gonna get this to purple soon, so we're almost there. To be honest, I'm irking to getting another material madness to see if I can get this to purple. But yeah, we're almost there, and I'm getting the embers for this. Dude, I keep forgetting to buy embers for this count. I'm getting tilted. But but it has pretty good jewels on it. It has mainly golds and purples, but let's see. Dude, I'm getting tired from doing this. This is it's exhausting. Hey Evolution, thanks for tuning in, guys. Tashi, how do you get someone's phalanx? So you get someone's phalanx by doing what these guys do. Holy shit. Right here. This is exactly how you get someone's phalanx. You suicide troops at their turf, and that's how you get someone's phalanx. So if someone doesn't have anti-scout on, then you can easily tell by what's wounded whenever you send a march at them. But if someone does have anti-scout on, you send a full march of, say, infantry, and then you note how much might loss when you send the full march of infantry, and then you'll note how much might loss when you send like a full march of range. And when you correlate the damage on both of those, you can see what phalanx it is. But of course, knowing what enemy phalanx it is, if it doesn't really matter, right? Because if they're online, they'll just switch it up. What did he attack me with, anyways?
Everybody already knows what my true comp is. See? Wait, this guy hit me with all siege. That means, well, in the end, they got the wound, so they know what my front line was. Yeah, people are very interested in seeing their own profile on stream. Man, I know that I kind of signed myself up for this, but I can't do all of these. I have like 83 males on the main account, and then I have another 68 males on the 65 minus these three. I can't do it, man. I gotta tap out. How long have I been? Oh my god, it's been an hour and 30 of this. Alright guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I signed up for the gear checks, but I can't do it. Can't do it. It hurts my soul. What happened to my music? There it is. So even the music got tired. Even the music got tired of the gear checks. But we're skipping the gear checks and we're only doing the questions. You brought me back into this game. Oh no, it's Coco. Oh, it's Coco. My boy. Woo. Where do I live? I live in Los Angeles, California. Gear check, please. Not level 60. Pretty good gear, bro. You seem like you know what you're doing. Let's leave it at that. Gear check, wall trap. Ooh. I actually don't, I'm not a good source for a wall trap. Because I myself, actually I do know which, I do know that these have like wall and trap attack, right? So, I can't exactly tell you, man, because in the end, walls just die anyways, right? So I get the concept of a wall trap, but in the end, if someone sends a full march at you, your wall falls every time. Like how I showed you guys, right? If you just do what Sarah did. Where is it? If you just do like what Sarah did to my turf, right? And you watch this, I have max wall research. And in the end, that's what happens to the wall. Yeah. So, I don't really agree on like what a wall trap is, because in the end, it's the same thing as a zombie. If your castle burns, you lose, right? So, it is what it is, right? We already had WoW. Bumble or B-Helm, your beast is purple, use the beast, bro. Nice gear. You know what you're doing. Moving on. Hi Tashi, want to build my cav gear. Should I focus one piece to get a gold or slowly build up all purple and then gold after? So, in this game, right, if you build your pieces all to the same grade, then it's generally better. Rushing something to gold isn't necessarily the way that you play this game, right? Because in the end, you want your gain for how much you need to spend in terms of materials to go from purple to gold is a lot more than going from blue to purple. So 4 times more actually. So get everything in purple and then start getting everything to gold based off of the value of each piece, right? So all purple and then all gold. They are infringe, not cav, going for in setup. Oh, I see. This is the other one, right? The one from earlier. So I kind of get it now if this is infringe. 30% of each and 250% cav counts. Nice. Gear check. Good. Oh, done. Actually, I don't like the circlet, man. I don't like the circlet. Replace circlet and then we'll be good. Give yourself a bumble or a or beast town. Man, I can't do this. There's too many. I've gone through 2 water bubbles. The second one. That's how much I've chatted, just like talk. Usually I just like to like just chillax, right? And just play. But man, I can't do it, guys. The gear check is boring me. Like my anime is calling me right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna climb in this kingdom because I'm actually just gonna migrate out of this kingdom very soon. Hey, let's go, relocator. Dude, I was pretty busy yesterday, so I forgot to buy the migration pack, and I forgot that I already migrated around a couple of times, and now I don't have a migration scroll, so I can't migrate back to our kingdom. Oh, this is my favorite part of this game. This is what Lord's Mobile is all about right here. Actually, right here. This is how you play Lord's Mobile. Right here. Do you guys think that I'll actually win? Dude, I'm never gonna win. What anime am I watching? I'm actually gonna go watch what's it called? Slime. Though dude, I like the slime anime so much that I binge read it. I binge read Slime. Dude, this is how you play Lord's Mobile. This is the best part of Lords right here. The lottery. How many scrolls do you need to migrate to camp? Depends on your might. Depends on the top 50 of the kingdom, man. But to go back to my kingdom, it'll only cost me 1. Do you guys think I'll win? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Fucking hate this game. Alright guys, I know that you guys sent in a bunch of mail, but we're doing Q&A in chat now. This is now Q&A in chat. What's up guys? Dude, this game blows. When am I gonna win the Labby? Why did this game put defense jewels and defensive stats? No, don't get me wrong, man. Defensive stats are nice. Right. But the value that you get off of defense is definitely way lower than what you get for attack and HP. Is it? I just want to win the Labyrinth once. What's your opinion on No Nut November? Oh man, dude, you know the worst feeling ever is whenever someone else wins. And you're not the one that wins. That's the worst feeling ever, man. I have 4 siblings. I have an older brother and 2 younger sisters. My opinion on No Nut November is, bro, you got a nut every day. What's the best hair lotion? Bro, I don't know anything about hair lotions. Have you ever played Battle for Azeroth? Oh, dude, I played, I actually have, what's it called? The upgraded BFA, but the thing is, I quit like 2 months before BFA came out, and then so my guild replaced me, and then when BFA came around, I felt bad about trying to replace one of the new recruits, so I ended up just not playing at all. Are you going to help Sky in Emperor Battle this time since Urju raised might? I don't know what we're gonna do, to be honest. I don't really keep up with our guild politics and stuff. Alright, see you soon, dinner. Scroll or ring? Now orange frostwing is orange almost good as gold skullfish. One grade higher is always better than one grade lower in terms of frostwing and skullfish. Hey Jeff, what's up? Where to buy LM accounts? I mean trusted site or group. Add me online. I'll link you someone who owns a group and he acts as a middleman for them. Hey Joker, what's up? Dude, Detro, you cannot join our guild. No. What's up, dude? How is it in Seychelles? What time is it there? The Sao Nas guy is one of my guildies. How many rally you think you can get in range phalanx? I see come full infra. Bakla means gay, dude. And you're adding another letter there. You're basically adding another syllable. Blue burning scroll versus green blightring. Blue scroll, man. Go for the damage. What's better to have, army defense boost or army HP boost? Army HP boost. Add me on, dude. What's wrong with these people? Why are they winning and it's not me? I'm so offended. Why is it not me? Can you get a decent account for 2K USD? Yeah, you can. Is 420% smoke weed every day. Training speed okay to gen troops? Yes, it is. It really depends on what your training speed is, right? And how much you're gonna spend to gem and to speed up troops, right? But in the end, there's always a fine line and everything. You can't say this is good over this if you don't have anything to compare it to. Alright, dude. Labyrinth sucks. Boss. Boss. Sucks. Balls. But guess what? We got more stars. Got more stars, boys. Alright. This is it. It's time. Go. 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 If you get rallied 3 times, which formation do you use? I'll switch to the formation of the first guy rallying me. Essentially, how it is if I'm gonna get rallied by if I'm gonna get rallied by 3 rallies and one of them's gonna send infantry, one of them's gonna send cavalry, one of them's gonna send range, then I'm gonna use the counter to the first rally that hits. Essentially, I want to take as least amount of damage from the first rally as possible, so that the next rallies will hit me for far less. What is boot? It's a speed up. Dude, why didn't I win? I'm so offended right now. So offended. Your team INS interested fight RR? I'm ready. This game fucking sucks, man. I still haven't won? I'm so offended. I've been playing this game for 3 years minus the 10 minutes that I quit. But I've never won Labyrinth. This is it. This is it. This is it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Would you be happy if you won 60k gems? I would be happy just to see the jackpot, man. Dude, this guy won, and it's not me. Teacher says if I squeeze my nipples, I'll win. Alright, here, look. I'm squeezing. That's all you get. Is it better to build up a gear set for one troop type or distribute them across the board? That's up to you, my dude. If you want to go out and install people in one troop type, then all for you. But if you want to lead rallies, then I think that in the end, that's a personal question, right? That's subjective to yourself, because in the end, how much time do you want to invest? How much money do you want to invest? Basically opens up your options, right? Is it? Look, Teacher. I'm doing it, bro. I'm doing it. Dude, if I do it in Elite, I lose faster. You get this thing called Nox, and it's you click it for like 10 seconds and then you loop it a bajillion times. Blue champ boots or purple dragon tail? Purple dragon tail. One of your members won 240k. That's fucking lit. 240k is kind of low though. Since you didn't answer my message, I'm just gonna ask in chat: is 10.1 million might good for Castle 15? Don't know, bro. I actually don't know the answer to that question. Sorry. Obviously, didn't squeeze hard enough. Oh no, bro. Dude, when am I gonna win? Is this gonna happen? Yeah, you know what they say about like whenever you watch like a PUBG stream, or whenever you watch one of those what's called like a Fortnite stream, they say that there's streamer luck. They say that there's streamer luck. Is streamer luck or streamer loot, right? Where's my streamer loot, IG, you piece of shit? Where is the streamer loot, bros? There it is. Dude, now you guys can see the chat. Well, it doesn't matter if you can burn castle level 25s if they don't have any troops and if they don't have any research. Then in the end, it's all. Yeah, you have to be able to always compare two things, right? You can't just say, okay, I'm doing this and I did it. If your old troop strength test is correct, shouldn't 800k of each tier 3 be enough to meet shield? Yes, but not if you get countered. Dude, it all varies, right? On like the very first iteration of this, I think I got like 15 or something gem hits on the boss, but then every now and then it gives me like 3 hits on the boss and stuff like that. Dude, there's 3 people that won, and it wasn't me. There's a fourth person won, dude. A fourth person won, and it wasn't me. I'm so offended. This is it. 900k, let's go. 900k, 900k, 900. Hey, I was in Vietnam 5 months ago. This is it. This is it. This is it. Squeezing real hard. Oh my god, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Dude. Icho, you're full of shit, bro. Is it better to build a gear set focus on one troop type to distribute them across the board? That's up to you. Right? It's a question for you. Best gear in each slot for a balanced set for all 3 types, not champ. the level 50 accessories for each type, except for the range one. I would honestly suggest that you use blights instead of the worm seals. The codex is good for cav range. Skull Crusher is good for range. I think what's it called, the Frosting Sword is better, right? And then you use the Terror main hand for infantry. For the chest, it'll be the Fire Plate for cavalry infantry. I think the Deathly Mantle is the best one for ranged. For your helm, it's let's see, boss. Sit, come on. This game is a fucking lie. Should you eat my dinner? Hell yeah, eat your dinner, bro. What you eating for dinner? The real question is, do you have some for me? That's the real question. You mean my dinner? Is it 6 hits? Oh! I hate this game, dude. This game's a lie. The jackpot's a lie. All the people who win jackpot are bots. I'm telling you right now. Jackpot's a lie. Jackpot is a lie. Dude, Yuri, we sent like 7 rallies on you and you shielded, alright? Yuri, I told you we'd come at you with some rallies. And you shielded. You shielded. You've won? You've won before? Wait, Mike won twice? What? I actually know, like, one of my friends won 13 million gems, and I know another guy who won 32 million gems. So I do know that it does happen, but you know, not to me. Not to me. Why not? Should you build champ items now? I mean, it's up to you, bro. Like whatever you want to buy is up to you. I don't want to answer that for you, because in the end, champion, what's it called? Champion gear is very expensive. If you wanna buy champ gear, then it's expensive. So. Dude, I'm tired. I want to watch some anime before I take a nap before I go to work. Dude, I'm almost done with the 300 or so chapters of Feng Shenji. Do you like metal songs? I don't really listen to metal, actually. My hair is like this because it's from neglect. I just, you know what happens to hair when you don't cut it? It grows, and it just keeps growing. But I think I'm gonna end it here, dude. I cannot look at all of these males. There was like a total of 200 males today, and it's too much, man. I'm sorry. It's a first come first serve kind of thing, and sorry to everybody that I didn't get to, but man, I hate doing gear checks. Next time I do something like this, it'll just be a Q&A. Ask a question, gets answered. My line is Sadabad. Alright? Without further ado, I am lazy. I enjoyed our time hanging out. Did not enjoy Labyrinth. That's just a lie. It's a lie. But dude, sub. If you watch dubbed, you better be watching something like Cowboy Bebop or something. Because man, dubbed is so fucking bad, man. But alright, Lewis. Hi Tashi, is it worth to rush for T4 for a free-to-play, or spend some time or research or economy for Millionaires Monster Hunt? For a free-to-play player, there's one advice that I have for you, and one thing that you have to do, and that is you have to be patient. You gotta be patient, because if you cannot boost anything, right, then you have to wait for it. And so what you have to do is you have to get like the most efficient thing for it. You have to get like you have to max out your construction, your research, heroes and stuff like that, right? The energy regen heroes like Trickster. But then at the same time, that means you can't go for battle straight off. So you need to maximize your passes if you are gonna go with the free play. That's it. Anyways, bye guys. Thanks for watching. As always, have a good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. If you have food, send it my way. I'm hungry. I'm actually gonna go get food. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get food, and I'm gonna go watch some anime, read some manga, take a nap. Good work. Bye guys.